A member of the SafeMoon community has found some connecting dots between SafeMoon and with Microsoft. What is their theory? I'm going to get into that in just a moment. But before I do, I just want to let you know, as usual, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. This coming from a comment underneath one of my videos from Jeffrey, who says, okay, before you can start talking about the SafeMoon card, you also have to include the issue of MasterCard, as MasterCard is also SafeMoon's partner in this. Furthermore, the two guys hired weren't for security reasons, but for developing SafeMoon's blockchain. And they were developing two blockchains, as Crony said, to see which one is better. So no, with the two cards so similar, clearly the bank's card is the core card software for SafeMoon, and SafeMoon's card is so similar. There are clearly trademark infringements unless Banks has approved it, and they're partnered. Interesting. Because SafeMoon is doing so many diverse technologies, wind generators, banking, developing water and energy from hot air, etc., etc. There is no way that SafeMoon is able to develop this all from scratch. Nanotechnology paint coverings, military-grade encryption, water from hot air. No, you'd have to hire a huge amount, specialty people to create this from scratch. So, SafeMoon is not developing this. They're merely partnering with existing startup companies, like the exchange. Again, the overlap with Unizen's exchange is way overlapped. Furthermore, the technologies are so diverse. You'd have to have unique persons managing each technology. And you title that person as the card project technology manager or the wind generator and nanotechnology manager to give them their due for creating their technologies. But SafeMoon doesn't. They just refer to a couple people as project managers. Just a couple people to manage all this diverse technology and then have their technology look exactly like other companies' technology and not get sued for trademark infringement? Yes, funny. No, they are all working together as partners, and SafeMoon's project managers are merely agents to talk to these other tech companies who are actually creating the technology. I mean, look at the people's resumes. Where does anyone have a background in creating, quote, water and energy from hot air? Who has a resume of wind turbines and nanotechnology, etc., etc.? Nobody. I mean, SafeMoon finally had to admit that they never developed the wind technology. When SafeMoon finally showed a picture of a SafeMoon windmill that looked exactly like other companies' stock windmill, the cat was out of the bag. I mean, John Crony would like you to believe he's the mastermind of technology innovation, but he never even went to college. He quit to go enlist in the military, and that's great. Furthermore, the marketing director, recent new hire, he went to Dixie State University, which takes 100% of anybody who applies there. It is a state college, but more like a nice trade school curriculum. And then he recently tried creating a new skin multi-level company, which that's fine, whatever. But he has no experience in any of the technologies SafeMoon is involved in, and that's okay. Because SafeMoon is not actually developing these technologies. These other partner companies are. So all this new guy has to do is go talk to them, as they do all the heavy lifting. So, do we know all of this is actually built by partner companies? Yes, but Crony said so. Because early last year, Crony described and said how they are signing so many new contracts to partners with other hundreds of companies, so many, that he's spending days in London just reading and signing contracts to partner with all these companies, such that he had to hire his brother to do this. Well, wait a minute. You have 0 products and you are spending so many days creating hundreds of partnership contracts. All right. But where and how does anybody from these companies even know you or even want to sign a contract when you have no products and still don't? Because these partner contracts are to have these companies build the products for SafeMoon. Okay? But why the huge rush hour of contract signing happening all at once? Who is doing all the introductions and deciding these contracts will be signed right now at once? How can this happen? Because SafeMoon is merely just another startup company in a startup incubator. And what do these incubators do? They provide money, technology, and contacts. for all their baby startups to grow up fast. Just what happened with Crony and his brother spending a month signing contracts to partner together and share technologies with each other, because as Crony said 4 months or so before the contract signing parties. He said he had just been in several days of meetings in England, and who would have ever thought that SafeMoon would be involved in energy, agriculture, cellular, medicine, environmental, space, etc. Again, Crony was shocked and never ever conceived these thoughts, meaning this was never Crony's thoughts. Someone was telling Crony what's going to be happening with SafeMoon. Then a few months later, Crony and his brother was partnering with what Crony said was hundreds of companies to, quote, partner with, really, which are the companies are building technologies, what are like the exact duplicate card exchange faces for both of them. I mean, you're not going to code it all from scratch, are you? This is why Crony talks about how we are building our technology so fast. SafeMoon isn't. Their contact partners are, that Crony talked about, signing hundreds of partner contracts. So Crony definitely told everyone this about creating all these partnerships. Okay, so there's clearly a central incubator company putting all of these connections together in whirlwind sessions. And who is that technology incubator? Unizen. Read about it. Unizen is an incubator company. And where is Unizen located? In London, just a few walking blocks away from SafeMoon's office. And who else is partnered with Unizen to help with technology? Microsoft. It's the Unizen website. It's on the Unizen website. Go to Unizen's website. At the bottom, it's right there. And who else? Jun Capital, one of the most connected financial companies in the world. The lady, June, from Hong Kong. She is the one that took Alibaba public. And lastly, a year ago, last April, Crony in an interview, when asked if he has a boss that he has to report to, and Crony said, yes. Who would that be? So that Crony could suddenly get all of these hundreds of partner companies that want to work together with SafeMoon, the Unizen. Just follow the money trail. And suddenly, after Utah boy with no college education, but suddenly went to London, and within a few months is signing hundreds of partner contracts, what'd he do? Went back home to Utah. Why? How could you go to London, sign hundreds of contracts to partner with all these companies, and now you're alluding to that you're creating all the technology, but saying, who would have ever thought SafeMoon would be involved in all of these things? The thing is, there's a huge space race going on against other countries, China being one. NASA is America's big pusher, and NASA has hundreds of partner companies to do it all. And lastly, who else is Unizen partnered with? Geometric Energy building the Doge-1 satellite. And they're partnered with Elon and SpaceX. It's not a secret, but is all public knowledge. And also, Crony talks about we're going to build mesh networks in space. Okay, good. But again, who's building mesh networks? Microsoft. The money and technology to build a mesh network is massive. Crony said it. As SafeMoon Tim and I reported last December on SafeMoon Tim's YouTube video, I was just feeding Tim the documents and explaining the technologies, as that's my background, and have held a few different top secret clearances in the U.S. on aerospace stealth fighters and world encryption communications, and then do work in medicine. And as an analyst, technology hitman, this was what I was hired to do. So, to see virtually the same product from two different companies, it's either a trademark infringement or they're partners. Same way with Unizen Exchange. Crony describes SafeMoon Exchange with the exact same technology wording as Unizen's. It's all from the Unizen incubator, and that's fine. Hope this helped. Crypto Atlas, Jeffrey. So, let us know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Do you think that there's a high likelihood of being confirmed for certain things? Do you disagree with other things? Let us know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Last thing I have for you is there's a promotion going on. I've teamed up with MEXC Global, and this is a cryptocurrency exchange. You can make trades in the United States, including SafeMoon. They have a massive catalog. They are a major exchange. And me teaming up with them, we actually got an incredible deal going on. So if you use my referral link, you can actually get $25 of SafeMoon airdrop to you, entry into a $1,000 giveaway, as well as getting 10% off on discount for your trades on their platform. how to qualify for all this. You guys can find out more information through the link down in the description below. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I also want to say thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Valimir Brakovich, we love SafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons, and also thank you to my YouTube members. I really appreciate all you guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. God bless. We will see you in the next episode.